Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all can hear me. All right, so let me do one, two, three things before we get started. Take that away. And I need to open up another screen so I can see what you all are seeing. And okay, done. All right, and then let's. Okay. I tell you, for some reason, it is a foot race all the way up until the end. Let me do this for our friends on Twitter so they'll know we're here. Okay. And almost done. Okay. All right. Now streaming. Okay. And last but not least, the community tab. And we're good. Done. Okay. Hello, Fancy Fancy. Angela Bauman, hi. Hello, Lydia Washington, Church Nellie, Beverly Walker, Rachel Sun. Also, hi to Black Queen and Annie Bullard. Did I say that? Maggie How? Yes, I did. I'm repeating myself. Well, that's okay. Elaine Parker, Carol Lunn. Hello, Anastasia Isabella. You weren't here yesterday, were you? I think I missed you yesterday. Hi, Alita Portress. Maddie Rambo, Lucy Wynn. Hello, hello, hello. Church Nellie is here. Connie Baumer. Connie, you couldn't be on yesterday because I was on late, if I recall. So, and hello, Sherry Ware. I got your message. Marcy Foreman is here. And who else? Lorna Williams. Hi to Veronica Quick, Cappy G. And anyway, we had some fun yesterday. That was the first time that I ever opened up the mic. Well, not open up the mic, but you know what I just realized though? I could have had several of us talking at one time. Hello, Chantel, Yvonne Clark, Joan Commonwealther. We could have had more people talking at one time. I don't know why I was thinking you could only do it one at a time. Hi, Crystal J. But yeah, so next time I'll open up a broader conversation. I didn't think about it. So yeah, it was just like something new. And I was trying to get myself used to that. And then I didn't think about that until later. So I do apologize for that. Hello, Vivica. Witset, yes. And Rochelle Baldreau. Judy Rico, I haven't seen you here for a while. Welcome. Okay, so got that going, got my slides up. I think we're good. We are so good. All right. So I don't know. I kind of I gotta stop allowing myself to look at these headlines, but then again, it is related to the work that I'm doing, so I kind of have to do it. Um, Hello, Deanna C. You're on your lunch break. Wow, that's cool. Thank you for being here. Happy Tuesday to everyone listening while on my lunch break. On this extremely hot day. I'm outside with the central air. Oh, I'm sorry, you're inside with the central air. Hold on, let me pull us a little closer. Stay hydrated and happy Tuesday. Thank you so much, Deanna C. Okay. Hi, Sherry Ware. I see you now. And is that Nia Prince? Hi, Nia Prince. Uh, okay. Uh, oh man, let me look at something here. Maybe is that where I saw that? Okay. All right. Okay, so I can't do anything about that right now, but all right, all right. Oh. Okay, let me check one thing here. Nope, that ain't gonna work. All right, you guys. I don't want to do something clever and then disconnect us. So best I um keep doing what I'm doing because as I always say, what could possibly go wrong if I XYZ? And we all know what could possibly go wrong. So best I do have some homework to do, you guys. I got a lot of homework I got to do with this channel. And I shall. As soon as my schedule is more normal, I will do that. Promise. Hi, Susie Q. I think I said hi already. Myra V. Okay, so let's get into it. This is what got under my skin. Was this right here? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are in the last chance saloon with the royal family and will be cut off if they leak any private details about the Jubilee. Royal experts claim. Well, you know who that expert is, right? Duke and Duchess of Sussex are in the last chance saloon. Expert claim. Duncan Larcombe said the couple cemented themselves as royals at Jubilee. Said Prince Harry and Meghan Markle would be cut off if there were leaks. Comes after expert said Duke would have gone home feeling very depressed. Um, this was one of the people having that conversation. Oh man, it's like she tries to. Yeah, Church Nelly. Well, of course, what they're saying is totally false, but the article is real. Um, I don't know why the big. Oh, and by the way, I do have some news about the Invictus coming up. So don't worry, we are going to talk about that too, because I know there was some good news with the Invictus. But let me just get this out the way while it's still fresh. But they hit a raw nerve with me yet again, and I just hate this narrative that they have with the Sussexes as though they're talking about children that have misbehaved. That is a grown man and a grown woman living their best life out in sunny Montecito, California, where there are no leaks. But yet you have this, and I'm going to just call it constant conspiracy to try to um, I guess, dim their light, diminish, disparage, whatever you want to call it. There's this constant narrative as though they're talking about children. And of course, a lot of people in the establishment was hoping that somehow They could put the Sussexes and Andrew together, which would have a dual purpose. Number one is to try to tear the Sussexes down for people who support them and for people who are hoping to reform Andrew's lot in life. They would love to get him close to them so it could look like he's not so bad, or I don't know how that's supposed to work, but they have this need to try to create a false equivalency, even though the Sussexes have not had to pay out a lawsuit. If anything, they get money from a lawsuit. As a result of a lawsuit, they enhance themselves and clear their names at the same time. Whereas the other one, um, he had to go running to Mummy. Mummy had to bail him out. So, very stark difference, although they just don't want you to think about it. But there is a difference, and there is no connection there at all. There's nothing identical or similar to their situations. Um, both Harry and uh, that person, both of them were born a prince, and they will always be a prince. It's practically part of their name. So there's no way that anybody could ever take that away from them. They could do whatever they want, but both are still born royal and will always remain royal. It's just that one has walked away from that life, and the other one wants nothing more but to come crashing back in and embarrass the whole institution. That's their problem. Stop trying to connect that to the Sussexes. There's nothing about his situation that in any way aligns with their situation. Not a single thing, but they keep trying. They keep trying. Joyce Voss says they are trying to use H&M shine on Andrew, but I'm happy he was nowhere near them burning the yeah, should be during the Jubilee. Um, Being around Andy and that person's mess. I don't even want to say his name with H&M brand. I don't even want to say his name if I could avoid it. Okay. And Shell, you haven't been here for a while. Katie Nichols, the Double Speak Entertainment contributor, U.S. the Duplicious Snake was on the bandwagon of Archetype, praising the couple, but in the UK press, the invisible contract found to be negative. Yeah, exactly. That's why her mouth looks the way it does, because she's talking out of both sides of her mouth. Just like Kate, her mouth is askew. She speaks with a forked tongue. She has a forked tongue, and her mouth is askew. But that can happen when you're being disingenuous. But yeah, that is the invisible contract being enforced. Okay, and Stephen, you say if Harry and Meghan move to another country to get away from the royal hot mess of a family, that tells you they are in no hurry to come back. Exactly. They left that life. They are living their own existence, a whole continent, a whole ocean and continent away. I mean, as far away as possible. Not only did they move to the US, but they're on the other side of the country. I mean, take the hint. They wanted away from that, and that's what they're doing. They're living their life away from all of that stuff. Crystal J, you say Meghan and Harry's light is so bright it's impossible to dull, as the unroyals can't even hold a candle to Harry and Meghan. I love that. I love the way you put that. Thank you so much. Bonsoir to you too. Charlotte, bonsoir, Charlotte. Squadis et amis. Yes, absolutely. Um, Porque, muy bien. Let's see. Bonsoir, mademoiselle. Très bien, magnifique. S'il vous plaît. How do you say? Thanks for being here and thanks for watching Royal Sussex. Yes, I am as smooth as Pepe Le Pew. Um, thank you so much, Elaine Parker. Thanks for the super sticker and thanks for watching Royal Sussex. Speaking of which, let me see if I can find that very fast. Um, okay, I'm gonna have to take that away to do that. And then I got to dig into my vast archives. Okay. Okay. I can do this. I got this. I got this. Um nope. Okay. Yes, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Did that happen again? Let me make sure I got my mic on. Yes, the mic is working. Built-in mic. There we go. There we go. Perfection. There we go. So that is for Charlotte. Yes, I know the sound went out for a second there. Um, wow. I thought it was those people again, but yeah, the sound went out for a second. But the cool thing is that it did not interrupt the broadcast. But yes, it did skip. But I think that may have been a thing with the Wi-Fi. So anyway, there you go, Charlotte. Je veux trop très beau for Charlotte. There you go. Don't say that I have never done anything nice for you. Okay. And Charlotte says William and Kate Middleton. Um, they are a couple of manipulators and miserable racehorses. Racist. Wait, I can't even say that with a proper French, but I get you. But anyway, she's saying that they're racist. We hear you loud and clear. Oh, you like it? I'm glad. See there? Um, someone else can translate it if you like. I meant to say Tisa tells. Okay, so let's move on, you guys. Let's move on. Let me take away Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew. All right, and that goes. And next, let's go to the next one. Oh, you know what? When the thing blanked out, it took all my slides away. Oh, but that's okay. It's easy to bring them back up. There you go. So, anyway, so Harry is supposed to be the one that is depressed, right? Harry is so depressed. But if Harry is the one that looked depressed or they feel is depressed, are they ever going to explain this? Will anybody ever explain the Jubilee weekend entire time? And now you hear that there's a new house coming. Can anyone explain that? Huh? Look, like father, like son. Almost. I mean, I'm not sure, but it appears to be that. and everybody. And what really gets me is the guy behind him with the camera phone. You see that the guy has the camera on him, or his phone rather. That bothers me. That bothers me for the sake of those kids. But he's the one who looks as though he should not be left alone right now. So if Harry was the one who walked away depressed, how is the person who's at the very center of it, the future, the one that they are trying to cast as the future of the monarchy, why does he look the way he looks if Harry is the one that is sad and depressed? I don't get that. They won't talk about it. They're not allowed to freely discuss his performance lately, his lack of performance, his lack of interest. This is the man who would not even rehearse with the horse that he is supposed to be on the global stage, prancing around the parade grounds on the day of the Jubilee. Trooping the colors. He was supposed to be on the parade ground, and yet it by all appearances, it seems as though they had to sedate the horse so that the horse wouldn't act like a stranger. Instead of acting like a stranger, the horse act like it just got tranquilized. But Harry is the one that's sad and depressed because he's not at the center stage of a life that he never wanted. Harry's the one depressed because he's not at the center stage or the center of attention of a life that he never wanted. Deanna C says William is the depressed one. The British tabloids are like Donald Trump. Anything lie he spews, or any lie he spews against himself or other, or someone else is actually the opposite. Exactly. Exactly. Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry. That's for Elaine. Mary Hiker, how are you feeling today? Willie doesn't want to be with Kate anymore. He's unhappy. Karma is biting his behind. Yes, it is. Karma is having its way with him, and it's starting to show. Okay. All right. And let me get to this one here. Georgia Walker, thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, because gosh, I wish I knew how to. I promise I got to figure out how to slow this thing down. It is. I feel like Lucy and Ethel in the Chocolate Factory because the Cambridge kids look unhappy like their parents. It appears to be the case. And Karen Taylor says his conscience probably bothering him. Princess Diana's voice is berating him in his head for letting go his brother. Letting go his brother. Big brother guilt is killing him. I'm sorry for him, actually. Karen Taylor, as much as I have feelings against him, and as much as I would love to have the opportunity to talk to him directly and say, "What is your deal?" Um, it is getting to the point, especially from this weekend, it is really getting to the point where you can see that all that bravado that will chase the Sussexes to go and live in that dank, musty, smelly, mosquito infested swamp of a Frogmore cottage, more like Frogmore cabin. But that same person who drove them to Frogmore, now look at him. This is where they were forced to live as they were driven out of the Kensington Palace. And so everything supposedly is going his way. So why such a sad look? I don't get it. I don't get it. Everything is going your way, and yet you look like you shouldn't be left alone. There's something going on, and the press won't talk about it. All we know is that now there's another house, one of four, of course, which again, we will get to that. outsider's perspective, I think with the Cambridges, I struggle between pity and anger. That sounds very, very much the way I feel lately. Not that I have it all forgot about what they put the Sussexes through, but it is a mixture of pity and anger. If they weren't such horrible people, maybe their marriage would be better. Yeah, if that. I mean, because it's hard to even know if they ever loved each other in the first place. It is really difficult to see anything more than the air hostess mama's ambition and him unable to find anybody else who would be willing to take him on. Um, I just could not think that anybody actually wanted him. I don't know that has he ever had another serious relationship that we know of? I don't think so. Well, aside from that one, Colleen says for William to still be mad with Harry and Meghan is quite rich, as he was the one that betrayed them and continues to behave in an unbrotherly way, not to mention Kate, who Harry accepted. Yeah. I just saw a video. I just saw a video where they talked about the brother sister relationship between Kate and William. I'm sorry, between Kate and Harry. The very brother and sister like relationship. How Harry has always been so accepting, so accommodating, so kind, and so generous with her, especially on those occasions when she was being ignored, you know? So make that make sense. Miss P Talk says, no, Kate was the only person he dated seriously. I kind of thought so. I don't remember any. With Harry, I believe there were two other people that he was in very close relation with. And one of which I believe her phone was hacked by the tabloids. The other, I don't know what happened with that one, but neither one of them had an easy go of it. And they were blondes, weren't they? You can't do that to a blonde. Are you ill? Tiger Hub says Willie is getting some of the booing hate that he's been flinging at his brother, and he doesn't like it. Karma has come a knocking. You got that right. So let's go here. So after the Jubilee, one of the squatties put this collage together where you see all of, well, not all, but most of the VIP couples that are readily recognizable. All of them seem to be holding hands. Even Charles and his emotional support, Camilla. I don't have that photo handy, but they were even holding hands. Um, and look at the Cambridges. Look at the Cambridges. And so one of the squatties says, one of these couples doesn't look like the other, which of course reminded me of that song from Sesame Street. One of these things aren't quite like the other. One of these things are just not the same. One of these things are not like the other. Can you name it in a game? Uh, Will and Kate? Kate and Will? Will and Kate. Yeah, they're not like the others. They're not like anybody I know. Um, but yeah, but don't you forget, guys, Harry is the one that is depressed, right? Harry is the one that is struggling, not William. Harry. Harry's off in California living his best life. Um, and I tell you, we almost forget about this because the only images we see of Harry is on a polo pony lately, when in actuality, Harry has the better up. He's working on his book. And of course, there's going to be a lot of production that goes into the what do you call it, the Invictus game footage and video and stuff that they got from the Hague. So That is something that he's working on, and I'm pretty sure he's very close to the editing process and the storytelling. So he's got all kind of stuff going on, and then all of his commitments to the military and the military families, and of course, Harry is the Invictus Games, and the Invictus Game is Harry. So he's busy. He doesn't have something like Earth Flop, where one needs only cosplay a bottle of Mitchum Roll-On deodorant and then hold this big elaborate event. Event, only to have a family of four in the background, the only people who actually stumbled upon the occasion and was just kind of curious what was going on. Other than that, nobody watched, nobody cared. And just to make sure that it's even a bigger failure, they're going to come over to the United States and try to impress us with the Earth flop. So, um, like I said, nobody watched and nobody cared. And, given the fact that he is one of the biggest polluters and one of the biggest hypocrites to come out of that island since the fire of 1666. Y'all like that one? Uh, one of the biggest emissions of carbon since London burned down in 1666. And he's going to have the nerves to try to come over to the United States and preach to us about the about the environment. Good luck with that one. Okay. Uh, I had to get historical on that one. All right. Okay. Oh man. Uh, okay. So that person that we have been avoiding to talk about, the author actually called for Prince Harry and Meghan to be back because of their charisma. She said she missed Harry. Um, well, but he's not coming back. All right. Can we call our senators to block them from coming to the U.S.? If only it was that easy. I myself, I'm saving the cardboard boxes that I get from Amazon, and I'm going to buy one of those big fat Sharpies so that I can make a sign to greet them. Wink, wink. Also, I'm going to start a GoFundMe so we can get Trenchtown Man to greet them at whichever airport they arrive. We need to have Trenchtown Man greet them. I think it's only right. That way they can see a familiar face, hear a familiar voice, somebody to call out of the crowd, and give him the proper welcome that he deserves. So, I want to make that happen because I just
Yes, Prince. 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 Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
yes, I want to yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. I want to make sure that he gets the proper welcome that he deserves. Yes. Is it fall of 2022? They're supposed to be here this fall. Cool. Well, I got about 4 boxes. Okay. Okay. I'll start working on my sign. I got to find one of those big Sharpies. Sister wants to say hi to a few people. Hello, Sister. Thanks for being here. Karen says, just looked up Willie and ex Jessica Craig, and she didn't want to continue with him. And it was Willie and Mumbles who convinced Chelsea Davies it was best for her and Harry to split. Allegedly. Yeah, we can't really know that for sure, but we do know what they're capable of. So, um, I'm gonna have to look into that. That's interesting. Okay, and wow, 11:33. Very cool. Welcome, one and all. Don Robinson Gale says Americans will like Willie Leak and Bones because they want to be associated with royalty. I might be wrong, but even some Black Americans will go and see them. Uh, mm, you know, the palace is very good at orchestrating events to get people to come out. Just like when Kate and William went to Jamaica and they had the footballer to come over and entice everyone out of their homes to come to the field and watch an exhibition game or whatever. That they're pretty clever at doing. But as for, no, no. Believe me when I tell you this, there won't be any outpouring of support from the African American community for the Cambridges. The only way that they'll get people to be interested in them at all is to make sure that they have some drawing power, like perhaps if they can convince some singer or someone famous or whatever. um that's the only way that's going to happen. If they pay a call on the Obamas or something like that, that may happen. But other than that, I couldn't see that coming from the Black community. Um, I think they'll go to some like rural place where there'll be a big curiosity and people will out have an outpouring of emotions because their town or community is in the spotlight. Kate for sure is going to try to find an orphanage or a shelter or some place that she can go and look like some type of goddess or heroine coming down the mountains to help people. There'll be a lot of cosplay going on. I doubt if he's going to put a uniform on. I really doubt that unless he goes to lay a reef or something like that. I doubt if he'll put on a cemetery, a uniform. But I do think it is going to be very reminiscent of the many visits that Harry has made to the United States. But nobody is going to speak of them in the glowing terms that they have spoken about Harry in the past. Um, and I tell you what, I was thinking about doing this and I kind of changed my mind, but let me see if I might. Let me see. Eh, Let me see if I can do that. Uh, or perhaps later, I think. Yeah, perhaps later I'll share a video with you guys. But yeah, they won't get that kind of reception. They people are going to be polite. People are going to be polite, and they will, be accorded the respect and everything that you would expect any member of the royal family to receive, but it's not going to resemble the type of enthusiasm, especially the very personal relationships that Harry has fostered for the past, what, 20 years? Ever since he was a teenager, well, even longer, maybe. I think maybe when he was 19 or whatever it was, when Harry first came over here. Because I know he went to the ground zero years ago. And that was while they were still in the process of excavating or reconstructing. Those are the kind of relationships that Harry has, but William doesn't have that here. There's no relationships like that with William anywhere. I don't know that William has any personal relations. I mean, people that you can call friends. Now that I think about it, gosh, you just opened up something. I don't even know that he has that anywhere. And trust me, I'm not worried about him that he doesn't, but yeah, I don't think he has that anywhere. So I would be impressed to see that for him, but I just doesn't. I oh, I think this is it. Let me see if this is it. If not, I'll I am in such a good mood today, and the reason why is because Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, will make an appearance at the Intrepid Museum in New York City to recognize the service members and veterans living with the invisible wounds of war at the Intrepid Museum to salute Freedom Gala. Museum to also honor Rock and Roll Hall of Famer John Bon Jovi and Chairman. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. That wasn't the one that I was looking for. Thank you, B10. I definitely have forgot the sound. And Amelia and everyone else, I did forget the sound. Adrian Burrows. But yeah, so that wasn't the video that I was looking for. I'm not sure how I labeled it, so I probably won't be able to show it to you. But yeah, it was just one that explains the personal relationship that Harry has, especially with the military. And that is something that Willie is high and dry with. Not to, of course, do the old comparison thing, because there is no comparison. Harry is head and shoulders above the rest of the people in the family when it comes to the military, especially in this age and era. Nobody else has that. They don't have that authority. They don't have any of what Harry has when it comes to those relationships. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm thinking about this talking about this so much, but yeah, I don't know. Once you said that, once I read that rather, it just kind of made me think about it. I'm like, where does he have those kind of relations? I don't think he has them. Not at all. Wow, what in the frappuccino has he been doing for all these years? What has he been doing? Aside from getting the dander up of the Trenchtown guy, uh aside from the Trenchtown guy, what has he been doing? It's hard to say. I mean, Trenchtown guy looked like he was ready to dive in the crowd on him, but everybody else, no, not so much. Okay, so let me forget about that one for now. So look, take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is the life that they wanted for Harry. This is what they wanted for Harry. There are times when I have shared this photo and my eyes would water because I could only imagine what Harry was thinking in that moment. This is the person who they say have regrets because he's no longer a part of, air quotes, that. This is a person who has regrets because he's no longer a part of that. And if I didn't know better, I would think that one of them back there is making fun of Asian people, but I'm going to believe that that's not the case. But because we know people in that family don't do stuff like that. But I'm just like, what is Rambolina doing back there? You know what I mean? I don't know what Rambolina is doing back there, but that looks very odd. And they all seem to be having a big laugh about it. Mike Tyndall is trying to sleep one off, but yeah, that is the life that they wanted for Harry, to go to these occasions and to be with that den of vipers and just be miserable. Yes, please come back so you can continue feeling absolutely miserable. Hyacinth Cunningham says, we did not greet Kate and William much in Jamaica. As a matter of fact, Prime Minister told them we are leaving the Commonwealth. There were even demonstrations on the street. Yes, we were able to see a few of those, but I'm not sure how many it was because, as you know, they were trying to suppress anything that looked like it was going against them. But I think we did get the message. I do remember that one protest where the mother and daughter had to sign and everything. What's that? Rambolina needs some concealer. Oh, so he what is he saying? I forgot to put some concealer under my eyes today. He's doing an eye cream tutorial. Oh man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the sound is back, right? I think the sound is back, but let me double check. Let me make sure. Okay. Okay, I can see the sound went out. Oh, I'm sorry you guys. This my PC is being very temperamental today. So, okay, I got it back now. So sorry about that. Yeah, my PC is being very, very temperamental. Um, but we'll make it do what it do, right? Right. Okay. So with that, let me move on to the next. Let me move on to the next. Hmm. Gosh, I wish I could find that other video. All right, so there we go. This is unhappy Harry, right? This is Harry being absolutely miserable, even around all of these. Oh, Veronica, your sound is good. Okay, great, thank you. And this is Harry being miserable. It's like no, and look at how stern and angry some of those people around them appeared. Gosh, they looked. Talk about hostile, stern and angry and frothing at the mouth and seething with hostility. I mean, if it, thank you so much. Let's see here. Caroline Tubbs says, "Is snakes the word you're looking for?" Yes, snakes. A snake in the grass or a snake in the St. Paul's Cathedral, the place where his mom married, which is cause for celebration and despair at the same time. But yeah, that place, St. Paul's Cathedral. Um, let's see here. Oh, wait. I think I got it. I think I nope, that's not it. All right, never mind. Never mind me. I'm trying to work this out and work it out I shall. Oh, and by the way, thank you guys that watched my Jill not Jill, but my video, the one where I forgot the title of it, the one where Kate said that she wanted to meet baby Lily when they asked her about that and she nearly crapped her pants. Oh, oh, no, but I hope to meet her real soon. Oh. Oh man, that was fun making that video. Oh, you're just joining from New Jersey? Hello. Let's see, Vanzola Adams. Hello, welcome from New Jersey. I know. B10, I just realized it is the lunch hour for some of us, and you're here. Thank you for that. I'm so glad you're here because I know sometimes you have to work or you have meetings and such. So I'm glad you're here. Wow, that is really cool. Thank you. Now, check this out. This is poor, sad Harry. Um, but you know what I wanted to share with you guys is this. Notice how Harry has had to replace his father because there's no warmth or connection there. So, thank goodness figure, a role model. Thank goodness he has someone like that in his life. And it's really too bad he had to do that. But if it's warmth and connection that a person is looking for, Charles is not a good place to start, especially considering the way he's lived his life uh, over the, you know, since 1981. Um, not exactly a source of warmth or friendship. So, um, yeah, there's that to think about. And let's see what else we have here. Let's go to the next one. And of course, his real brother, his his um Nacho, Nacho is the one that we say is Harry's real brother. And I really do believe that. I don't know how the universe it has not made them, you know, blood related to one another, but it doesn't matter. Love is all it takes to make a family, and a family they are. So that is Harry's true brother. That's his true brother right there, is Nacho. Um, Now in the upper left corner, you can see Harry trying his best, trying his best to embrace William. And the look that he has in his eye, I could only imagine what he was thinking at the time. But he tried to be his brother. But William, of course, drunk with authority and the anticipation of, I guess, the ultimate power in the Windsor universe to be the king, the future king. Well, there you have it. So Harry has had to find other people to create a family. Number one, of course, he got married, and of course, is his endearing friendship with Nacho, and of course, with is it David Foster? So, um, I mean, that's happiness. This is supposed to be Harry. Um, I guess somehow sitting in the corner crying somewhere. If you can look at the upper right there, you can see Harry and Nacho. I think that was the first time they played polo since Harry had gotten married. And there on the bottom right is another image of Harry and Nacho from one of the Centabale fundraisers. So he has a family. He has a family. He has a family. He has a father. He has a brother. Um, and of course, Doria is, I suppose, the true matriarch of their circle, as well as as well as many other relations. So, what else do you need? And you can have all of that without the misery of being a full time royal. You can have all that happiness without all of that misery. Um, I mean, I would be friends with Nacho just so that I can be close to his hair. I trust anybody with hair like that. Anyone who has that hair is trustworthy. so So that would be my first intentions, is just to get close to his hair. And if we happen to get along with each other, cool. But I just want to be close. Everybody wants to be close to his hair. That's just it. And of course, polo. He gets a chance to play polo under the California sun. And I'm pretty sure some time ago, Harry would have never thought this life to be possible, that he can have the life that he has today, um, instead of being over there uh, running block for his brother, taking the heat for his brother, going off to places that he had never even heard of because of his brother, because the work that his brother was supposed to do, he didn't want to do it. And now it's coming back to bite him in the behind. So, and oh, I know what I can share with you guys. I think I can. I can. Let me see if I can do that one. Uh, 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 uh. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Let me see. Or not. or not. As I say, I got to get my files organized here. But oh yeah, yeah, I can do that one right there. Let me try that. Let me try that one. Okay. No, not that one. Not that one. I got it though. I got it. Here we go. I don't know. This one is kind of long, but let's see. Let's see.
Go, go, go.
¡Ojo en línea! ¡Come che ti ¡Sulle piedi! ¡Se viene uno! ¡Se viene uno! ¡Se va! ¡Se va!
Harry is an avid polo enthusiast and player and has played polo all his life. My polo team has a platform where we are going to use the sport and the team as a platform to raise awareness for charities. Harry is going to be a part of this team. The team is called Los Padres. Los Padres is named after the National Forest. Him and I wanted this team and this thing to be very local, to pay a lot of a tribute to Southern California because of him moving here and paying a tribute to his new home. Hopefully not just the park, but also some other charities that we are going to reveal later. But that's what Los Padres Polo Team is going to be. It's going to be a platform for a lot of good things. So I'm very excited, proud, and honored to be doing this with him.
In another post on social media, thrilled to be riding alongside my friend Prince Harry and the rest of the Los Padres team at Santa Barbara's Polo Club. Harry's East Memorial Tournament, we've ridden together many times over the years, and now that we're both parents, it's extra special to be able to spend this time together. The name Los Padres was inspired by the proximity of the field to the Los Padres National Forest and also by our connection as fathers. There seem to be rumors abound about Harry joining the Santa Barbara Polo Club. Like, for instance, there was one tweet that shows there's a story floating around that Harry has joined the Santa Barbara P&R Club to play with Nacho, and so he's got a polo match that weekend. Any truth to this rumor? But you can see for yourself, because if you examine this, you'll notice that Nacho Figueres is mentioned, and along with Juan Guerrero and Kiko Magrini, and then there is a slot that says to be announced, or TBA. It would appear that because of all the excitement of everything, somebody managed to let slip. Okay, so I just really wanted to share that Nacho said about him. So I'm gonna take the sound down on that one. But yeah, so you can see for yourself that Church Nelly, did you like the way that Nacho said a real honor? it was an honor. But yeah, so that's what I wanted you to hear, was just what Nacho had said about him. I thought that was very cool. Um, and it is very cool. Um, just the good things that people say about Harry, you never hear that about his brother. Nobody. There's no reality. There's no circumstance where anybody shares that type of warmth for his brother. It is just astounding when you think about it. But if you could think of one, please let me know. I don't know where that exists. I just don't know where that exists. I've never heard anybody say that William has done this and he's always done that. You don't hear it. Just embellishments, just people trying to big him up um, in the tabloids, and that's it. I don't know of any other situation where you hear people speak with such warmth and kindness and admiration for William, and that happens all the time for Harry. Not sometime, all the time. Anytime that he's asked to show up to present an award or something like that, Colin Powell embarrassed Harry in one of his, I think it was a military award. Colin Powell embarrassed him because Harry was, when Harry gave his acceptance speech for that award, and I'm sorry, the name escapes me, he was embarrassed by it because, he's thinking, gosh, there's a lot of people in this room, but what Harry fails to realize is that what he has uh, committed to the military and their families, ever since he finished his 2 terms of service, it has been a lot, and a lot has to do with the fact that he does have a platform, and he uses that platform to help so many people that he's probably never met or never will meet, has been touched by his efforts. And I think that he is trying to deal with the fact that there are some very big name, big brass people that he otherwise would look up to for their service, that are admiring him like he's like they're some teenage girl meeting the Beatles, and and I guess he's thinking to himself, well, I'm just Prince Harry. I'm not George S. Patton or something like that, but that's the way he's been treated. So um I think that he deserves it because it's a lifetime commitment, and he's still a relative young man. So he has a whole life of service for the soldiers and their families. So bravo to him. And his brother has great hair. What can I say? His brother has amazing hair. Um, and I tell you again, I would just get close to Nacho just so that I can just look at his hair. you you can't you can't get that at a beauty shop, unfortunately. You just can't. Um, did that emergency black friend say something nice about William? Well, that they slept rough. Yes, he did kind of have him in a chokehold, didn't he? But then again, anytime William embraces someone, William hasn't really hugged you unless your eyes are popping out of your head. Then he hasn't. If your eyes don't pop out of your head, then it wasn't an authentic William embrace. Okay, so I need to try to get my other slides up. I'm done with that first set. Hit it, Annie. Where are you, Annie? We need you, Annie. There you go. Okay. Why did Prince William look so dour and miserable at the Garter Day? This is from Celibici. I think this is Kaiser's writing. But and then someone else posted, one of these men is 39, the other is 58. Both of them are the future of the monarchy and will attract young people to the monarchy. Now that sounds so sarcastic. I'm surprised I didn't say it. But busy royals brazen hussy. Woo! I love it. One of these men is 39, the other is 58. Both of them are the future of the monarchy and will attract young people to the monarchy. Now, that just drips with sarcasm. I love it. I love it. Oh, man. Talk about shade. Talk about shade. Now, that's shade. I love that. I hope I'm following this person because if there's more of that to come, then I don't want to miss any of it. How about that for some tea? Okay, so this is the future of William and Kate. There is Kensington Palace. There's Anmar Hall. There's Adelaide Cottage is where they're moving to. I'm not sure why they have that other one down there. That looks like Balmoral to me, but I forgot. I can't even pronounce the name of that. That's the Tamnagar Cottage. I don't think they're moving there, but you have Anmar Hall, you have Kensington Palace, and of course, Prince William and Kate Middleton have a secret third home, which fans know. Okay, so that's that place. And then, of course, there's the Adelaide Cottage. So apparently, people are of the opinion that they have four homes instead of just the three, including, of course, the Adelaide Cottage. I don't know. I don't know where they get that from, but it looked, as far as I know, it looks like they're aiming toward that third one, or that they have confirmed that they're moving. Oh, that's not Balmoral. That's their home when they're. Oh, okay. Um, Elaine Parker says that's their home when they are at Balmoral. Okay, okay, gotcha. And royals are used to divorce. They don't see anything wrong to ask Harry to live. I'm sorry, to leave his family and come back to UK. Thank you for that. Ooh, I got it. Figelafi, Malangu. Yes, thank you so much for your comment. And Chantel says, since he was a baby, he was angry. Remember his excessive crying at his christening party? No, I don't remember that. So, are we having like a lot of trolls today? I'm going to work on that. I promise I will. I'm going to work on that. I um I need to try to figure out how to do something about that, and I shall. I shall, you hate watchers. I am going to do something. Okay, and Robert Jobson says, I was told personally and categorically by a senior aide to the Duke when millions of public money was spent on KP and apartment 1A for the Cambridges, that KP, would be their base when William became heir to the throne. Is that now changing with the move to Berkshire? Apparently it is, Robert Jobson. Apparently it is. Okay, so I am going to talk about this. As a matter of fact, let me go and take a look and see if there is some kind of update that I don't know about. Okay, I'm going to go to See Bozy and see if there is an update that I don't know about, because he said to watch this space. So let me see. Twitter admitted a promoted tweet about Meghan and Harry violated its policy, and it will no longer be promoted. This is the second time within a week Twitter has admitted it made a mistake. Okay. After the release of Archie's. Oh, yes, I see what he means. It's one of those teddyfeed.com um, tweets. It's like, yeah, Teddy Feed. I never opened up a Teddy Feed before. So anything that looks like it's one of those like promotional things. And let me see, when did he post this? Um 50 minutes ago. So I think that's what he was speaking of, is about the thing with Teddy Feed. So yeah, if you guys see those Teddy Feeds and it's anything about the Sussexes, try to avoid your curiosity. Do not open those. But yeah, that's what he's speaking of. So yeah, if you're not on Twitter, Teddy Feed is like one of those, you know how when you're looking at a article in a magazine and you see something that looks like it's a news story, but it's actually like a promotional, um gosh, how do I explain? Anyway, it's not really from that particular newspaper or news channel or whatever, but well, online source, like, for lack of a better word, Daily Mail. And you click on the story that seems like it's Daily Mail, but it's not. It's a promotional that just happens to involve the Sussexes so that they can use it for clickbait. So that's what Teddy Feed is. I promise you, I have never in my life opened up a Teddy Feed. I don't like those things where they'll show like somebody pulling white matter out of the back of their throat, or something gross like that, or the orange and yellow toe. You ever see that toenail that looks like it's like a piece of cliffside has just broken off? I don't open those. I think they're disgusting. I hate those things like that. So yeah, I avoid those. I don't want to have anything to do with them. Okay. And this is the first time I noticed that people were actually taking pictures. You see that? The circles? I'm sure some of you all saw this on the other Sussex friendly channels, but this is the first time. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. What do you have there? Baron, have subscribers 3 to 6 months subscribed can only comment. This will help. That's what, I was trying to avoid saying that, Sherry, but that's what I've been trying to find. I thought I saw it in the menu for YouTube, but I couldn't find it. And so, it's just one of those things where you've seen it before, and when you go to try to use it, you can't find it. So yeah, that's exactly what I want to do, is to make it where only people who have been um subscribed for a long period of time, and as Sherry says, 3 to 6 months. If I can find out how to do that, I will definitely do it, because yeah, we are getting swamped with the haters. And okay. Participants, I think I found it. Did I? No. Wow. Okay. Let me get out of that before I even cut myself out of here. Um pop out chat? Toggle timestamp? No. Participants. Yeah. I don't know how to do that. Don't worry, you guys. I'll figure it out. I'm going to clean up this channel. But yeah, just bear with me for a little while longer, and I promise I will take care of that. Wow, I thought I was clever for a second there. I'm like, I got him. But no, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Leave it to me, and we won't even have a channel anymore. Okay, now I see something here that says subscribers, right? Participant. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to see what happens. Okay, I wonder if I have to do that every time. So yeah. Is everybody still there? Okay, I see new messages. All right. Well, we'll see if that works. We will see if that works. Um Sherry, if this works, I owe you. I owe you. I'm going to pay you for this. I'm going to pay you absolutely no attention. Oh, did it work? Did that work? Wow. Look at what God can do. That did work, huh? Okay, still here. All right. Oh, so did that get rid of the trolls? Okay, so this is what you need to know. You guys that have only recently, if this works the way that I think it did, you guys who have just recently subscribed to Royal Sussex, um, you will be able to comment in time, but just not until you have reached that. I don't know how. You know what? I don't. That's bad when the only thing that comes out of your mouth is dear. Oh man. Okay, so participants. All right. All right. I think we're good. Now, if I had to go back and do that again, I wouldn't know how to do it, but I'm going to try to do it every time for here on out because we deserve a safe space without the distraction of all those trolls. So, so let it be written, so let it be done. All right. I'm loving this. Thank you, Sherry. See what happens? This is why we're such a community because we get stuff done. We get stuff done. That's why we're such a community. We get stuff done. I like that. All right. So I'm going to just take one more look so I can just backtrack and see how I did that. And I don't know. All right. So let me get out of that before I mess up something. Let me get back to the conversation. Thank you, and thank you. Mm. All right. All right. Yes, great idea. Great idea. Now, I don't want to say who told me first, though. Someone else had told me first, and I promised her that I was going to work on it. But I like to keep discreet certain conversations away from the channel. So I promised her that I would work on it. And anyway, Sherry was very good to remind us. And now it is done. Phew. Doesn't it feel like we just lost 10 pounds? All right. All right. So there's a close up. I actually cropped out all the rest of that stuff so that we could have a close up. I see the 1, 2, 3 people that are recording. Now, I wonder where those images are. They're either recording or they're taking photos, but I wonder where they are. Deanna, see what's that? Dunce Wooten and the Deranger Trolls now have to hate watch. Yeah, instead of hate participating and commenting, now they have to hate watch. But seriously though, I don't know how I did that. If I have to do it again tomorrow, um, well, anyway, I tried to go back and see where it was, and now I don't see it. But it's working, and let's hope that it's a one-time thing. You don't have to do it all the time, and we're good. We're good. Okay, remember this? I wonder what's being repressed. Inquiring minds, that is, want to know. My God, I can't wait until the papers can talk about Prince William freely, right? I can't wait either because the only person that I know who has ever gotten into William's face and really said what was on his mind.
Yes, Prince. 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 Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
So aside from the Trenchtown man, I just don't know of anybody else who's ever been able to speak freely about him. That's it. Well, hello, Faith, Hope, Love. Welcome to Royal Sussex. Okay, and then there's this a very grim thing to reflect, but this is the anniversary of Grenfell, the Grenfell fire. The anniversary is today. And there you have our Duchess of Sussex. You could see the Together, our community cookbook, HRH, the Duchess of Sussex. She wrote the foreword for that book. Well, that book, that book, I think that is one of the things that really upset the establishment. I think when they saw the power of the Duchess of Sussex, it was more than they could stand. Now, I'm going to share this with you. I did something really last minute, which is why it took me a while to get myself on today. But oh, you know what? Okay. I won't forget to do that. Let me see. Let me put that up so that I won't forget. And then I'm going to, let me see, that's the 14th. 14th. Okay. Need one more slide, I believe, just so that I can tell the story properly. Okay. Today is the 14th. Yes. What do you mean? Yes. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. So other members of the royal family has also made visits. Now take a look at this. Now you guys, trigger alert, trigger alert. Take a look at this. Emotional visit. Kate Middleton and Prince William humbled as they meet Grenfell and terror attack victims. What's wrong with her head? How in the world, what in the extensions is going on with her hair? That's outrageous. That is absolutely outrageous. And they had the nerves to put the caption emotional visit. Kate Middleton and Prince William humbled. Does that look humble? Humbled as they visit Grenfell and terror attack victims. Yeah. What do you mean? I mean, that's take a look at that. Does that make any sense? Grinning and grinning and grinning, visiting the victims of the Grenfell and the terror attacks. That's Kate Middleton being a royal princess, being every bit the Duchess. Let me see. Lydia Washington says, Faith Miller, YouTube memberships are different from YouTube subscriptions. Yes, that is true. Subscribing to a YouTuber adds new videos from their channel to your feed automatically. To join means to financially support. Now, that's the part that I like is the financial support. Well, I mean, I do like the other one too. Okay, I shouldn't joke about that. But yeah, that's what it means. So a subscription is of course when you are it's a financial connection showing that you appreciate and support the content creator's effort. Whereas a subscription um well, I'm sorry, a membership, that's the financial thing, but a subscription, that just means that you are, and it does help for your channel to get recommended to other people that are like-minded and meet that same standard of the algorithm. So if I'm a subscriber to, say, Ivy, and Ivy has liked other channels, then because Ivy has liked those channels or subscribed, it will find its way to being recommended to me. So that's all it means. So subscribing does help the content creator because not only does it tell YouTube that people like what you're doing, but it also says that you should be recommended to other people within that person's orbit. So that helps. It really does help. And it also will help to drive ad revenue to that content creator. So that was my very awkward roundabout way of explaining it. um yeah, that hair, wait, it and then there's this. Now, I've heard people accuse her of having extensions before, but this looks like her extensions have extensions. It looks like she has extensions attached to the extensions. Yeah. So this was her very humble visit to um, the survivors. Meghan's approach was very different. Nobody even knew that the Duchess of Sussex had more than, like, I think just one visit to the hub kitchen. So the Queen has gone to visit. William, Charles, they all have gone to visit the women at the hub kitchen. None of them walked away with anything other than, as Williams say. As a matter of fact, let's hear Williams' words to describe what they do when they go to meet people in need, shall we? William, what happens, William, when you go to meet people that are in desperate need of help?
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
Sometimes it's that's more than financial.
well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time and we really care about what's going on. So
Sometimes it's that's more than financial.
well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So
So William says, all we have is a little smile and a wave. But Megan said, how come you can't keep your kitchen open? And they said, well, we don't have enough money and such and such and so and so. So William, I'm sorry, so the Duchess of Sussex said, well, we need to put some of these recipes in a cookbook. I'll write the forward. And she did. And that is how the Together Our Community Cookbook was born, because of the incredible intelligence, that great connection, that entrepreneurial heart that Meghan has. I mean, Meghan is an entrepreneur, a philanthropist, among so many other hats that she's worn. Huh. Isn't that something? When I just said that, it kind of made my eyes water, but it's true. Meghan has been a lot of things in her short life to a lot of people. And so, because of Meghan, the cookbook was born. Um, that was a proud day. And I do believe it was one of those days that struck fear in the heart of the courtiers as well as those hateful people in the royal family. Because instead of showing up making a mockery of the situation, the Duchess of Sussex made secret visits where she was able to connect and plan with the women of the hub kitchen. And eventually, that's how the cookbook was born. And it was such a proud occasion that her mother was invited to come along. That's another thing. They didn't want that to happen. They didn't want that to happen. They didn't want Doria showing up representing anything that might be in any way connected to the royal family. Ooh, look at that food. I think that rice, that green rice dish, that's the one that kind of gets to everybody. It's just like you want to try that desperately. And of course, as we know, our Duchess gives some of the best possible hugs. So think about that. This is what they thought was going to happen to the Sussexes. This is the life that they had planned for Harry and Meghan. They were supposed to sit back with beer. Meghan was going to sit in the house with her, um, I guess, a little day house dress on, rollers in her hair, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, of course, this is a parody, and it was supposed to be funny. But the truth is, the Sussexes are thriving like nobody ever thought possible. So, um, and then, the shadier side of it is when they tried to connect the hub kitchen to terror. That happened. But yeah, I mean, this right here, that really, really makes me angry. So I'm not going to even spend a lot of time talking about that. But yeah, that's our Meghan. That is our Meghan. That is our Duchess of Sussex. That is what has brought us all together. That is the common link between everyone who is subscribed to these Sussex friendly channels, is that the Duchess of Sussex has done some incredible things in her life and will continue to do that. And it just makes a lot of powerful people, especially in that establishment, it makes them incredibly nervous. So, let me see here. I just got an alert. Let me see what that is about. Okay. Uh, okay. So, Pedo is coming up at 2 p.m. and we'll definitely be out of here by then. So, you guys, Pedo is. Oh, it looks like this is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be good. So I will probably watch, but I probably won't. I'm going to do some other stuff, so I probably won't comment a lot, but I will watch, and it looks like it's going to be good. So yeah, Pedo is coming up in about 30 minutes, and we'll be out of here by then for a show. Okay, let me see here. That was what they had planned. That was that nasty bit of business. Okay, so let's get to the good news of today. There we have it. The Invictus Games. Now, remember, the Invictus Games is all about the community of wounded warriors and their family, people who have given service to their countries. So, I'm not even going to get into this because, as we know, the politics of the day can be an issue. But remember, this is not about politics, it's about the soldiers, wherever they come from. So, that being said, Israel is welcomed as the latest member of the Invictus community of nations and is set to attend the Invictus Games Dusseldorf 2023. Again, no politics, no shade. Welcoming the announcement of Israel's participation, German Minister of Defense Christine Lambrecht. Oh, I think I said that perfect. Christine Lambrecht said the Invictus Games are let me see, can't see that one there, are a unique international sport festival promoting diversity, friendship, and mutual exchange. Israel and Germany are bound by close friendship, and Israel's participation is going to underline that special relationship between our two nations. Colombia, Israel, and Nigeria are the last, are the three newest members of the newly developed Invictus community of nations, bringing the total number of community nations to 23. Just imagine that Invictus has 23 members now as the Commonwealth is shrinking. I just realized that as the Commonwealth shrinks, the Invictus Games are growing in terms of participants and popularity. How about that? Oh, and you guys remind me never to put white letters on a black background. My eyes are burning right now. Um, from that community, the host committee of the Invictus Games Dusseldorf 2023 have confirmed that terms of Colombia and Israel are invited to attend the games in Germany next year, bringing the number of nations confirmed for the Invictus Games Dusseldorf to 2023 to 20. Wait a minute. Dusseldorf 2023 to, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, so in 2023 to 21 nations. I think that's what they mean. Gosh, I don't understand what they're saying there. Whilst not yet set to participate in up and coming Invictus Games, the team in Nigeria are benefiting from membership by further developing their sports recovery programs, including exploring a series of Invictus Endeavor later this year with the international community. Oh, my eyes are burning. That was a bad idea to put that on the black background. Does that hurt you guys too? Oh, my eyes are burning. I got to get away from this. Ouch, 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 ouch. And you know what? When I close my eyes, I can still see the letters. When I close my eyes, I can still see the letters. God, that hurts. Okay, Anna Espinoza, you have a suggestion? Using black and white paper does not affect your eyes. You need a color background. Oh yeah, yeah, that hurts. I think I'm sitting too close to the computer. So, ooh, let me do an Annie right quick, and then I can get into this one. Hit it, Annie. Well, right there, you can see. Um, Let me see. Okay, you see that red circle? Well, in the middle of those buildings, there is one smaller building that has that kind of peak roof in the very center of that collage of buildings. So all of what you see makes up Kensington Palace. Well, that little building right there, that is Nottingham Cottage. That is where Prince Harry lived with the Duchess of Sussex. That was the property that was given to um, the brother of the future king, right? Old sidekick Harry was given that little tiny cottage called Nottingham Cottage. I believe it's in the very center of the photo, of the circle. Okay, there it is right there. Well, maybe it's not even the center. Maybe it's off to that right side in that circle. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But anyway, that little bungalow, that was for Harry. Yeah, you know what? Take a look. See there? See how there's that little road next to it? That's Nottingham. On the right side of that red circle, see that little road? And it has that oval shape right there for like a little turnaround. I believe that is Nottingham Cottage there. That little thing, that's where Harry was supposed to bring up his family. And then, of course, eventually, Harry was forced, coerced to leave and go over to Frogmore House, which I'll show you right here. Uh, yeah, for some reason, I just always happen to. Okay, so it looks like his living space tripled in size, maybe even quadrupled in size compared to that little place he was living in. Um, so, but yeah, and why am I showing you this? Well, if you guys remember this photo that I kind of concocted, Harry and Meghan decided they were leaving. And so it reminded me of that scene from Color Purple. Everything you done to me, already done to you. Oh man, you guys remember that from Color Purple, right? Right. So, let me see if I can find that other photo. Uh, hopefully I still have it. Hopefully I still have it. No, I don't. I wanted to show you guys the house that the Wessexes live in. Matter of fact, I will show you. You know what? I didn't put it on here, but the Wessexes, who barely do any service. Let me show you their house. Oh, it is quite an impressive spread, especially for two people. Value for what they do for the royal family is so limited. Let me see, Wessex. Okay, yes, compared to the little place that the little places that they gave to Megan here. Oh, that's it right there. That's it right there. You guys got to see this. You got to see this. Okay. Look at that. Pretty palatial, isn't it? I believe that's the Wessex house. I do believe that that is the Wessex house. They have a pretty elaborate place. For two people who barely work, they have quite the elaborate home. But if that isn't, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, Elaine. You you know these places better than I do, I think. But I do believe that that is the Wessex house. Yeah, right? Isn't that huge? That is massive. If you ask me, I think it's larger than Sandringham. They said Sandringham is actually pretty small. I mean, in comparison, especially when they try to squeeze in everybody at Christmas time. Um, I don't know about that, Adrian. I mean, I suppose they do, but the royal family, they were always in people's faces without mask on, even at the worst of times. So, mhm. Everybody got a nice home except Meghan and Harry. Yeah, yeah, huge, huge. They got massive homes in comparison to what was set aside for Meghan and Harry. Let me see. Wow, that is why they that bird. Oh yeah. That's why that bird tried to knock her block off, I'm sure. Um but yeah, so that's the Wessex house. Just thought I would share that with you guys. All right. So again, it is the anniversary of Grenfell, and I think I covered everything. Let me take one more look and make sure that I don't have a slide hiding somewhere. That was one, two, three, four. Yes, yes, uh yes, I did. I got to all of them. Perfect. Perfection. Okay, so as promised, we are going to get out of here. Excuse me, because Pedal is coming up soon. So let me get the link for Pedal's channel. Pedal, oh, by the way, congratulations, Facts and Two Cents. It's actually Pedal and Pam, right? Pamela and Pedal. Facts and Two Cents. They just got 4,000 4,000 subscribers. So that's a great milestone. Pedal power. Let me see. Let me find pedal. Okay. So yeah, you guys, Pedal can prosecute a case against this institution like nobody else. I promise you. And I adore watching the passion that Pedal brings to fore. Is that right? Brings to the fore? Yes, the amount of passion she brings to the fore. Okay, so there is the link. And let me see. I want to pin that. I say I want to pin that. Okay, it's not letting me. Oh, I got to do that first, right? Let me try that again. There's the link. And then I want to pin it. I want to pin it, damn it. Okay, there's the link. Sorry for my language. And I want to pin it. Okay, it's pinned. Ooh, so you guys just heard me use an expletive. Yes, Carolyn Tubb. Yes, I almost forgot about that. Ivy has 3,000 subscribers, right? Ivy has 3K. Pedal has 4. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. And today, Sherry and Sade, if you guys go to my community tab, I put a link for Sherry and Sade. She had a like an epic show today. Was it today or yesterday? Where she talked about how squatties need to stop turning on each other and how we need to stop bashing one another in the comment sections and stuff. It's bad enough that there's people that's hate watching, but I don't know. Sherry and Sade, um, she is so much presence when it comes to media. I mean, it's going to be like one of these days I'm going to see her in some very high places and I'm going to say, "Oh, I remember she had that channel." Yeah, she's good. So, Make sure you guys watch that because it was very good. When she likes, you know, put stuff like that out there is incredible to watch. So she is such a great way of articulating things. So I believe Sherry, you probably sent me something. Let me check and make sure. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong thing. Okay. All right. So, with that, I think I am just about done here. And I'm going to check for your last comments. Let me see. Connie Bomber says, I saw that and it was so sad if someone did that. Oh, what was that one, Connie Bomber? Let me see. Sherry and Sade has that it factor for sure. Yes, yes. She's amazing. Let me see. Baron, you forgot to mention the young man. Is it Sussex Squad family? I think he is what 3 or 4,000. I can't remember. I think he's 4,000 now, right? Oh my goodness, I always forget the How do you what? Anyway, if you remember the title, please throw it in the chat because I cannot put it together in my head right now. Sussex Family TV. Is that it? Sussex Family TV. I think that's it. Yeah, Sussex Family TV. I think he has um um oh yeah, and Pure YT Pure YT Entertainment. You know I want to say PYT, pretty young thing. Every time I see that I think Michael Jackson. Okay. So, cookies and cream, you wanted to give us this parting thought. I don't want to overlook that. The unroyal family and their racist minions would like nothing more than to dismantle the support for the Sussexes, particularly Meghan. We can never let them divide and conquer. Cookies and cream, you make a great point because that's exactly what they want to do is they want to tear down anybody connected to them, which is why when I saw the Duchess of Sussex visiting that girl's, not that girl, but that group in the Netherlands, I was like, oh God, please don't let them be under the attack of the tabloids because you know how they are. They try to make your life miserable. So if the Duchess of Sussex rings, they want you to reject her or whatever. They want companies to not support them in any kind of way.
I'm sorry, we can only come and give words.
Sorry, that ain't the one I was looking for. But yeah, you're absolutely right. So this is what I'm looking for. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, I was nervous for these young ladies because oh, Sherry, no problem. I was going to take it right up to the minute anyway. So we're good. Thank you. And thank you for doing the list. Yeah. And this is the slide from yesterday. Oh, and of course, congratulations again to Jennifer Hudson. Okay. And I'm telling you, I got an EGOT. I got a Tony and Grammy too. and you, and you, and you know I'm a EGOT. Yes, an EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. And I'm telling you, I got a Tony. I got an Oscar too. Chuh. Oh man. I've been wanting to do that all day. I got an EGOT. Hey, ooh, y'all, an EGOT. EGOT. An EGOT. I got an EGOT. Okay, I better stop while I'm ahead. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, was I hope this is not a prelude to the you know, if she turns into an Aretha Franklin with the top thing, I'm gonna be through with her. Because there were times when Aretha Franklin looked like a meat truck had just spilled over, like some produce just spilled out of the back of the truck. And as much as I love Aretha, that was not a ladylike look sometimes. Anytime you have that much pressure on a spaghetti strap, that's not a good thing. Yeah, Aretha Franklin's outfit sometimes defied physics. I would look at them spaghetti straps and I'm like, either she gonna get her arms cut off, or them straps are gonna pop, and they won't be able to hit the censor button fast enough. So, Jennifer, if you can hear me, please don't go Aretha with your outfits because yeah, it defied gravity. It defied gravity. Aretha Franklin knows she put a lot of pressure on her dressmakers to hold it all together. I saw a meme one time where she had on that one outfit. Remember, she was on one of those late shows doing Rolling in the Deep, and somebody had made as a matter of fact, let me see. I'm not going to take too much time because we got to get over to pedal, but I'm going to see if I can find that one meme that will express everything that I'm saying right now. Let me see. Uh, this is so shady. Let me see. Aretha. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna ginger avenger ourselves out of here, so we can get over to pedal. But oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. I really shouldn't do this. I mean, Aretha Franklin deserves all our respect and admiration for the contributions that she has made, and this is just me being humorous. I still love her, but there we go. Lord, lift us up where we belong. Ooh. Oh boy, now that's bad. Now I love Aretha. Let me just say that. But Lord, lift us up where we belong, where the clear winds blow. Time goes by, you know, you and I. Oh, that's so bad, ain't it? Lord, lift us up where we belong, where the clear winds blow. Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world, few hearts survive. All I know is here and now. Lord, lift us up where we belong. So, Jennifer, if you can hear me, don't do it. You played her in the movie, and we all appreciate that. You got your egots, but we don't want your egots all over the stage like that. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. So, woo. Um, well, I tell you what, they used to have something for that, and it would last for about 18 hours. But I'm pretty sure Aretha would probably get about 10 minutes out of that 18 hours. Aretha would probably only get about 10 minutes. The 18 hour, mm-mm, mm-mm. No, you couldn't get 18 hours. Aretha would get about 10 minutes and then it'd be all over with. So, Anyway, that's it for today. Let's give love to our faves. Let me take Aretha away. Let's give love to our faves, and that of course is our Queen of Everything, Queen Doria, and our Queen of Hearts, Princess Diana. And our last word for the day is Baron just disrespecting the Queen like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true, and I stand corrected. That is our Queen of Soul, and oh boy, oh the donations. Thank you, thank you. Yes, Sherry, you're right. Okay, so I got my list. I got my list of people that I am going to thank um, for today's donations to Royal Sussex. Elaine Parker, thank you so much. And Georgia Walker, thank you so much. And thank you both for watching Royal Sussex. And thank all of you all for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, look at me with my comedic self about to mess up. Okay. All right. So, Ginger Avenger, and see you guys over at Petals. I think it's still pinned to the top of the chat. And hit it, Ginge. All right. Okay. That's it, you guys. Thank you, our Queen of Everything. I know Queen of Hearts. Okay, so let me take that away. And I am going to make a thumbnail for this video whilst watching Pedal. So I will be very quiet, but I will be watching you guys, and I think it's going to be very good today. So see you all over there. Okay, love you guys, and I'm out of here.